Charleston-based Charliewood Pictures is in the midst of its very first film project. Warrior Road begins filming here locally this fall. Charliewood founder Dennis Gallagher is here with some exciting details. Thank you for joining us this morning. Now, Charliewood, very catchy name. I'm assuming a play on Charleston and Hollywood. Give us a little background on Charliewood Pictures. Well,
actually, Charliewood is a company that I founded here to find, fund, and produce films in South Carolina. I'm an entrepreneur by trade, and this is exactly what I do, is I find businesses and or needs for businesses. I ran into a great young writer, producer, director, Brad Jane. He had this script that had been sitting for probably 3 or 4 years. I had got the opportunity to read it and to work with Brad on some other projects and other businesses that I was in, and actually liked the script and said to him, I'd like to take this film and see if we can actually bring it to life.
Wow, so you moved it here, you came here to Charleston and started Charliewood Pictures.
Well, I moved here 5 years ago, but you know, I thought I was actually going to slow down and retire. I've tripled the size of my business and started 4 other ones. Yeah, so it's something to do in my spare time.
Exactly, but enjoyable work still. So tell us about your very first project. It's called Warrior Road. What is it about?
Well, Warrior Road is the film that Brad wrote and will be directing as well. It's produced by Doug Coop, another local Charleston guy.
Great guy.
And Warrior Road is about 3 young guys, a little bit like Stand By Me meets Easy Rider meets Dead Poets Society. I like to think. It's a film that I know will absolutely resonate with the Low Country folks and Charleston folks. It's going to be shot here in Charleston, shot in the Low Country, and then also we move up to Myrtle Beach. So it's a real spiritual journey for these 3 guys. They're going to be, you know, 18 to 21-year-old guys, very handsome, good-looking dudes, and you know, and it's going to be very exciting.
Okay, and of course we were showing some pictures earlier. I guess they were scouting locations. Of course, the Low Country is such a very beautiful place in which to shoot movies, but also, every good movie has got to have a good soundtrack. Talk to us a little bit about the music.
The soundtrack is what is really exciting me as well, too, because
you like music, too.
I do love music, and this was an opportunity to bring Mark Bryan, who's a friend of mine from Hootie and the Blowfish together, and Mark is literally being our music director for us. He's scoring a lot of the music for the film. It's taken on its own life. There's going to be some great rock and roll, but there's also going to be some Charleston blues and jazz in there, and we're going to use a lot of local bands and local flavor in this thing, so it's going to also be very cool. There's going to be some names in there, and I'll just let the imagination kind of take over from there.
Go with that. Now, of course, what you can see them again, they're still scouting some areas. Are they going to be looking for local actors and actresses to be in the film?
Well, we're already casting right now in LA, in Toronto, and in New York, and we're finding some great talent there. This is an independent film, and but the arts industry, I'm absolutely amazed how they will come out and support independent films. But we are starting a casting call here in the Charleston area. We are looking for really unexperienced actors as well, and but because we're kind of looking for the face and the and folks that'll fit this script really well, and that's got to be part of the Low Country.
Absolutely. So after Warrior Road, what's coming up next for Charliewood?
Well, Charliewood has already gotten about 10 other films or scripts that have been sent in that we've kind of vetted. We're kind of working through some of those now. This one will keep me busy and the crew busy for a while. We're going to start filming here in October. I really like the music side of this, so I envision we're going to be doing a lot more on the music side as well as the film side.
Now, is there a website or any place where they can go to keep up with the progress of the film and what you guys are doing at Charliewood?
Well, on really, I would follow Warrior Road and ride Warrior Road on Facebook, warriorroad.com, and it's going to be an exciting new ride that I think everybody's going to want to be part of.
All right, Ms. Gallagher, best of luck to you, and we'll be looking for Warrior Road. Thank you for joining us. Well, stay with us. We're back in a moment with what happened when fireworks spooked a lot of Low Country dogs.